is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching again. Today we will be discussing all things peach, booty, glutes, how to get a peach, how to get a bubble butt, and I will share with you my favourite exercises that I'm doing at the minute and share with you my top tips to getting that peachy little sticky out round booty that everyone wants. So my split at the minute for training is 3 days lower body, 2 days upper, and then I will throw like 3 HIIT sessions in on those days also, which tend to have lower body exercises in to just like burn my quads out and shift weight in the lower part of my body. So I always aim to do compound moves when I do my lower days, and will always include the exercises that you're going to see later on in the video in some form, and always put an isolation exercise in every lower body for specifically my glutes. So whether that be hip thrust, glute bridge, I will always aim to include one of them, so I can really get the burn and isolate my bum in that workout to get on that little peachy like bam 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 bubble butt, because we just love it. So tip number 1, train heavy. By that I mean you need to be pushing yourself each time you train glutes each week. You need to be slightly increasing your weight, and you need to be really trying to fatigue your muscles and pushing your muscles to the limit if you really want to see growth. So all this stuff you see with resistance bands and like lower body stuff and body weight and home workout is good for toning your bum, and kind of you will feel a burn in your bum, but if you are serious about gaining mass, training heavy is the number 1 thing you need to do with your bum. So a good tip I would say for that is figure out what your 1 rep max is on squat, deadlift, and if you're not that advanced in training, just like a simple goblet squat, find out what your 1 rep max is, and on hip thrust, and aim to work at around 70 to 80% of that when you're doing your heavy days. So 5 5s, and you want to be aiming to work at that and slightly increasing every week. So for me, I've found I've seen like massive growth when I have kind of upped my weight each time and really fatigued my muscles, and I've been uncomfortable when I've been training. So like my glutes are firing up and burning out pretty quick. That is the way that you will see growth. Tip number 2, consistency. Find a workout that works for you. So find a workout where you can feel your glutes activating, you can feel a burn, you can start to see changes in your glutes and your legs in general, and stick to that workout for a period of 6 to 8 weeks. This is a common thing that people tend to do, is they will have a workout and they will constantly switch the workout up, and they won't really give the glutes time to like get in tune and react to that workout, so they'll switch it again. So what you need to do is have, I'd say like 2-3 workouts that you do, like certain workouts, certain exercises for a period of time, and consistently training them. So there's no point training them once a week and then hammering them 3 times a week and then going in and doing them 5 times a week. Same way there's no point in hammering your glutes every single day. So you don't need to train your bum every day, because your muscles need to rest. That is key to growth in glutes. Number 1, train heavy. Number 2, be consistent. And number 3, eat. You need to eat to grow your bum. So think of your bum as a pretty little flower that you want to blossom. You need to feed it, right? So you need to feed your bum. Another myth that kind of floats around the fitness industry and Instagram is that carbs equal a butt, and that is not the truth. So you don't need to overload on carbs, and the only reason I say this is because some people's bodies don't respond well to like an overload of carbs, which mine doesn't. Therefore, when you do this whole bulk cut thing, my stomach doesn't respond well to that. You do not need to overload on carbs if you want to get your bum. You just need to make sure you're eating enough. So they are the top 3 tips I will tell girls when they come to me for personal training, and I will stick by. So train heavy, consistency, and eat are the 3 essentials you need to grow your glutes. If you do not have these essentials, then it will be hard to kind of see growth and see any difference, because your glutes are the biggest muscle in your body, so therefore they're going to take a lot to grow, and they are going to take a while to grow. So you need to be patient, you have to be consistent and train them for a long time to see a massive difference. so just bear that in mind as well. So keep going with the workouts that you're doing. If you feel it hitting your bum, if you feel the isolation, if you feel the burn and the activation, keep going with the workouts that you're doing. Train them consistent and you will start to see a difference in a couple of weeks. People are watching me. When I make my millions, maybe.
You'll answer for London or something.
But not yet. Not yet. Get out anyway, I'm talking bums. You don't need to know about it. Coming up after I've stopped talking is my favourite exercises that I do at the minute to burn the glutes out and I think kill so much. But one of the main things I will say that makes a difference to glowing your glutes, glow up of the glutes, makes a difference to growth in your glutes is warming your muscles up before you start. So just like any warm up you will do when you train, it's essential to warm your glutes up because they are the biggest muscle in your body, but they are the least used muscle. So which means they're not very active, they're not very activated, especially if you're sitting on your bum all day in an office job. You need to wake them up. So just like we wake anything up. So at the beginning is some glute activation that I do, kind of kickbacks, resistance bands walk, crab walks, all to wake your bum up, hip thrust, and I just kind of do these until I can feel the burn in my bum and I can feel the squeeze and I feel like I want to cry. When it comes to glute activation, you want to make sure you do it. Every person's different. Make sure you do it till you can feel the burn in your bum. It used to take me ages for my glutes to activate when I worked in an office job, but now I'm like training every day. My glutes literally switch on like that, so I can be doing a squat and I can feel my glutes switch on and activate straight away. So the more you do it, the more you will like fire your glutes up and wake them up, and you will get more used to like being switched on and training. Another thing to bear in mind when you're training your glutes is mind to muscle, which is so important and so untalked about. Mind to muscle essentially is when you are training, if you think about the muscle that you want to be activated and isolate, you will feel it switch on a lot more. So for example, if you are doing hip thrust and you can feel it in your hamstrings, really focus in on your glutes and squeezing your glutes and like essentially thinking about feeling the burn, and I can guarantee your glutes will switch on and you will feel it a lot more. So mind to muscle is something that is underestimated but so important. Try it.
Babe, don't make a sound. 2 a.m. low, gotta keep it down. Don't wait around for a signal now. Give me some verb, I ain't talking now. You wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, losing all my innocence. Yeah, body on my, finding all my innocence. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sense. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sense. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sense. Yeah, on my, on my, on my, on my sense. Yeah. Babe, just hit the pedal. If things go wrong, it's just incidental. My bad, never got the memo that you never have fun while you're in the limo. Yeah, you wanna ride in the 6, you wanna dine in the 6. But when I lean for the kiss, you said I'll probably send you some pics. And I'm like, hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Hell nah, been waiting too long. Hell nah, I want that cruel love. Body on my, losing all
are the exercises that you've just watched that I'm doing in every workout at the minute. Every bum workout and lower body workout that I am doing. So I hope you kind of seen something new, or just got like to watch an exercise in terms of form that you might be doing and you're a little bit unsure of, or you might have seen exercises that you already do, so at least you know you're doing them right and you're doing exercises that will burn your bum and help grow your bum. So stick with them if you did see anything that you do. If you have never tried any of the exercises before, give them a go. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So that's it from me today. If you do like what you see on my channel, you can subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Put the link below. And yeah, have fun growing your bums. Until next time.